everyone, it's Madison. So I wanted to come on here and give a little bit of an update on where I am in my writing and my goals with my projects and things like that. So I haven't, obviously I haven't posted in a couple of weeks. I have been kind of on like a downward slope with depression, just in general. My mental health has kind of been on the decline for the past couple of months, to be honest, and I didn't really take in account when I started this channel that some days, some weeks I won't have the energy to do absolutely anything. And so I know in like my first vlog, it was like my first vlog or like introductory video, I said that I wanted to post like once a week. But as of right now, I just don't think that that really aligns with, what's been going on in my life. Nothing bad. It's just, it's just mental health. And, yeah, it's just been a little difficult to get writing out. I've started like a lot of vlogs and never finished them. I have like 6 stray videos of like when I would have a good day, I would vlog at the beginning and say, yeah, I plan on doing this tonight, and then it just wouldn't happen. So that's why I haven't really been posting. And also, I did plan on doing like these write tea times, which I really wanted to do, which I still want to do. But the one that I did create is not really aligned with my goals anymore. And I just don't really like the way, I didn't really like the way that, not necessarily that I looked, but I was definitely like you could see in my face that I was kind of upset. So I just probably decided not to post that one, even though it's like an hour long. I might post it one day if I feel like it, I don't know, but as of right now, it's probably just gonna stay in the archives. I do hope to get back into writing. I've had a ton actually of ideas lately circulating in my mind about what I want to write about. So I think I'm just going to take the next couple of weeks to kind of figure out, what is it that I actually want to do. I definitely still want to work on my queen story, but I came to the conclusion that I can't work on one project at a time, which I've known that before, but I don't know, I was kind of hoping that I would be able to work on one project when I started the channel, and because sometimes like I have a hard time cycling through like rotating projects. Once when I start one project and I get really deep into it, I like the other projects just kind of go on a back burner, and then all like that type of thing. But I do really want to try to rotate. There's another story that I did start, which I mentioned in my Write Tea Time video, that obviously won't be published, most likely. And it's still a fantasy romance, but it's very, it's much more simple. It's not as hard. It doesn't have like hard magic. It's definitely more softer magic aspect, and it's more so romance, which I was kind of missing when I was like world building for the queen story. It was just a lot of fantasy, hard magic systems, and which is fine, but when you want to like do like both, it just kind of you miss out on the other, like the half that you aren't paying as much attention to. There's also another story that's been kind of formulating in my mind that I honestly feel like I could like kind of knock it out because it's very simple. It is a fantasy romance, but it is not like an epic at all. Very simple. But then again, I also thought about that with the other project that I'm working on. I don't have a name for that one. The one I was just talking about with the romance aspect. I don't have a name for that. If I were to publish that, the name would be so hard. I guess I could probably call it Project Snow because one of my characters' names is Snow. And there's this other story that's been formulating in my mind lately, that I would really like to write, but I don't know. That's kind of another thing. I find it hard to differentiate, like, is this like a fleeting type of story idea, or is it something that's gonna stick? And this project is very, very fresh, very, very new, like very new. So, you know, I don't want to like put so much into it, but I also don't want the spark to leave. You know, I don't want the spark, like once when I just don't want my spark to go away with that story. That's fresh. So I guess we'll see. I really do want to try my hand a little bit at world building it, because I pretty much have a lot of it like already in my head. But I'm maybe gonna try to write it down some and see if I can get anything else from that, and go from there. I also want to really buckle down on my goals. I have always wanted to publish, but the way that I write, I can only write when I'm in the mood to write. As of right now, I just need to figure out, like, plan out my weeks instead of just writing when I feel like it. Kind of plan out, okay, today I'm gonna write this, today I'm gonna do this, today I'm gonna do that, and just probably try to give myself a little bit of like a 3-year, 2-year, 1-year plan on how I can better accomplish my goals, just to get the ball rolling. I've had so many works. I feel like I've had at least like 20 I feel like I've started like 20 to 25 projects and I have not finished a single one. I think like the furthest I've ever gotten in a story was like 12 chapters, and that's just not really, you can't really become a published author if you can only write 12 chapters. I guess I'm just trying to get more acclimated to, okay, if I want this to be my life, if I do really want to put, 10 toes down, get it in, do the thing, how am I going to execute it, and how will I be able to move forward with my projects in the future? I don't really care about when I publish, like, I want to be published by 25 or I want to be published by 30. I don't really care about that aspect, but I definitely don't want to spend my entire life not finishing anything, because then I just feel like a quitter. As far as uploading, I think that the best decision for me is to upload at least once a month, which I know is really, really low, but it's kind of, I've just had a lot of difficulty finding the time to write, especially when I'm going through different episodes, or just kind of in general, like when I'm just tired from work or tired from school, I kind of just want to chill out. And I like I like I like, you know, doing YouTube, but it is just something extra that I do have to consider in my day-to-day, which I'm just not used to yet. So hopefully in the future I'll be a little bit more acclimated to posting and being on a schedule, because I felt like really bad, like not even being like just kind of being ghost. But you know, I mean, it is what it is, that stuff happens. And also like the like FOMO, like it's like I wanted to do stuff, I wanted to post, I wanted to do vlogs, but I just could not. Like, it's so crazy. Like, imagine my surprise. Like, I went onto YouTube like yesterday, the day before yesterday, and completely forgot NaNoWriMo was this month, and I don't have any plans for NaNoWriMo. I just kind of missed the mark. I kind of want to, and I know it's only like the 4th day, but for stuff like that I would like to be prepared. I think what I will do is this new fresh story that's kind of been circulating very recently. I think I'm gonna probably give it a month to formulate, and if I'm not at a good spot where I know I'll be able to move forward confidently by the end of this month, I think then it will just kind of be one of those, okay, that was a racing thought, you know, let me just put it, you know, maybe put it into the archives for another Madison. Like I said, I would like to do the Write Tea Time videos because it just gave me like the opportunity to really sit and just talk about writing, which I love doing. I may try to recreate that video because I feel like I did have a lot of good stuff in there. But yeah, I'll try to upload at least once a month, hopefully more than that. Yeah, I hope that you guys have a good day. Oh, and one more thing. I was actually thinking about this a few weeks ago. I was like, you know, I'm really grateful that I'm not a published author right now. I'm so grateful, so thankful that Little Madison never published anything. I've never queried anything, because imagine that, you know, like going through something and then you still have to write. That would be a lot. So if you're down, you know, maybe beating yourself up about writing, not writing, whatever, and you're not a published author, just maybe be grateful for this opportunity, because you don't have anyone breathing down your neck that, you know, you have to meet a deadline. You may be breathing down your own neck, but no one else is expecting you to write anything. No one's expecting you to have to show up even if you don't feel like it. So I don't know. I hope you guys have a good night again, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.